My name is Tolga Banyocu. I am Deputy General Manager in Garanti Bank Romania. I'm responsible for client solutions, which is actually basically responsible for digital banking, for retail and for commercials, for insurance, for marketing, PR, and some other responsibilities in the management. Garanti Bank Romania is a part of BBVA Group indirectly via Türkiye Garanti Bankası. And our focus in Romania has always been healthy, sustainable, and profitable growth. And I can say that last 2 years were like the most profitable and most sustainable and most healthy years that we have experienced, which means that most probably we had good seeds that we planted starting from 2007. Our focus now is, after all these years, because we are a universal bank in Romania for 17 years already, and now our focus is transformation in all sense, which is going to be changing all the core banking, everything that touches the clients, everything that touches the internal clients, staff, everything else. Now we are working on the big transformation project, which is going to, let's say, help us touch the clients faster, answer their requests faster. And of course, we have a motto in our group. We are trying to bring the digitalization for everyone, cheap, affordable, and with what we call it age of opportunity to everyone's own hands. So, as we know, digitalization, when we talk about or when think about digitalization, it sometimes becomes a superficial topic because it's like a fancy, sexy world that everyone wants to, have at home, like a new fridge or new, let's say, washing machine or new television. However, what we call digitalization is to enhance customer growth, customer touch, and making people's life easier in terms of financial sense, which means that in your daily life, whatever your needs are in terms of financials, like you want to buy something, you want to send money, you are going to send money for your kids, maybe they are in an educational school somewhere else in another country. So whatever you can think of, you want to be intermediating everything for a client anywhere, anytime, in the world. So this is our actual objective from the beginning. And this is what digitalization is for us. It's a tool, not a means to an end.
Okay.
So means to an end is make the people who are coming to us to be happy, and of course, be their friends, be their loyal partners, and try to answer their whatever needs in terms of financials. Innovation is always innovation is something, it's like science, which is also bringing hand in hand with technology. It is not going to stop ever, because what we are talking about, payments or other type of digitalization or the other type of technological developments in our own nature, in our own environment. So if we are going to look at if there's any more innovation possible for payments, particularly, of course, we have to picture ourselves in maybe 22nd century. How is it going to be? And if we are going to need cash, if we are going to need money, if maybe money is going to be replaced with other type of currencies, then we are going to be talking about different types of payment structures. Mm-hmm. Because we will always have to pay for something, but in what currency and in what means, in what model, in what modus, using what is going to be changing. I mean, you can put a lot of fantasies looking at science fiction movies, let's say, or the books, and you might not need to transfer anymore. It's just the means of exchange might be, for example, information, your data. Mm-hmm. You might not need cash to pay anything, but you might have some information or personal data that you would want to exchange with something else. So then you are not going to need a payment structure. You're just going to need an information exchange, with someone else. But this is actually where I think we are moving to, because with the help of digitalization, most probably we are not going to need any more, let's say, the disruption is going to make a lot of people have to stay home. Let's say we don't need to go to work. Most probably a lot of people, now we are afraid that AI is going to take over a lot of jobs. So we are going to have to talk about universal incomes. And what are we going to do with this all spare times? So we have to be trading something to make purchases. So then most probably we are going to come to a point that money is not the means, but something else. So we have to think of from today, if you ask me, the means of payments and means of exchange. And this is also going to impact the payments models that we are talking about. We are very primitive stage at this point, if you ask me. We are not advanced stage. So this is actually what we are dreaming of for the future and being prepared for. In one of the panels that I have participated, I opened the speech with Charles Dickens' novel, The Tale of the Two Cities. You know, I cannot memorize it all, but it's basically starting with we are living in the good times, bad times. We are living the Dolce Vita, at the same time we are living the miserable times. So something like this. So we are at the point of another dramatical change in the world, in terms of social structures, in terms of economies, in terms of society segmentation. We are talking about generation gaps between Z generation, Y generation, and that gap increases exponentially between every generation, not like in the Second World War and afterwards. And all this actually making us think that human beings are not really, let's say, doomed, but or accustomed to be doomed. We are always managing to stand up somehow. So elections coming to USA, elections coming to European Union, elections coming to Romania. Nothing is going to make any, let's say, progress going backwards. We are always going to move forwards. Of course, we are going to have some ups and downs. We are going to build walls, but of course, in the human history, we always also tore the walls down, whatever we brought. So it's a temporary period that we are living right now. I believe in the, let's say, personally and also as a group. Otherwise, why would we make such investments, right? And we are thinking that the progress is inevitable. Technology and digitalization helps humankind get rid of all these challenges. We are creating our own monsters and we are fighting with them. I don't know, maybe for other reasons. However, we are very optimistic on this. The wars are going to end. The people are going to be happier. Economies will be better. We will suffer on the way. We will suffer. We are 8 billion people already. And we are always going to find some solutions. That's actually what we are thinking of and what we are investing in.